It's time for a very long overdue deck on the channel, Agamagggan Warlock. This was a deck that I tried to do week one, however, all the ideas that I had did not work so well. However, with the current Will Warlock that is floating around right now, where you're trying to draw through as many cards as humanly possible to get access to the Will, I figured that would be the perfect engine to make this type of deck also work. The game plan is essentially going to use Ysera as a way to corrupt Shaldersil. This will give you a zero cost spell that allows you to shuffle a minion into your deck. So if you have a completely empty deck, you can use Marin to put 3 treasures into your deck, then use his draw 3 to draw those 3 treasures, and then shuffle the Agamaggans back into your deck using the other draw power from Marin in order to fill your hand with all the Agamaggans. For the Mulligan guide of the list, first thing to watch out for is going to be Ultra's Cavern. This will allow you to have an AoE for those pesky aggro decks. Then you're going to be looking for any of your early game minions, such as Glacial Shard, or any of the draw power within this list. If you see a combination of Eat the Imp and Wisp, you're in a really good position. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some games. Okay, Rogue. It's probably going to be Protoss. I do know some people are starting to use Starship, which is kind of cool. I actually much rather prefer to face Starship over Protoss, just because I am a little bit sick and tired of the StarCraft cards. I say this as we're playing a very small StarCraft package, but it is what it is. Okay, Rogue doesn't really run Dirty Rat, so I don't have to worry about that. I do want to do some type of hand control a Death Knight list, though. I think that's maybe next week. I don't know. There's a few lists that I want to get to. I was going to do a Hataru Mage list, but I'm really leaning towards a Dragon Mage list, using Curator as like the centerpiece of the deck, which could be a lot of fun. I don't know. We'll see which one that ends to be up to be. By the time this gets uploaded, I will have already streamed whatever my choice is for the Mage deck for next week. And then the only class we haven't done since Into the Emerald Dream came out is DK, and I don't know if I'm going to do hand stuff shenanigans. I also kind of want to do something with Nithendra, but I know the card is just bad. I don't know. We also haven't done anything with Dark Gift yet either. Maybe we triple dip into the Warlock decks and do a Dark Gift Warlock list. I don't think we're going to, but we could. Though I did get emailed a really interesting like Call for Arrow Warlock list. I do want to do something with Call for Arrow. I just haven't seen a good class or like a better target than the ones that we've already had, which is like Owl. And I've definitely tried to make Owl work, but like Shelter still exists. So that's a little bit harder than normal. Okay. The 6/6 is going to be a little bit annoying for us to deal with, but we can freeze it, actually. Freeze it, draw a card. We could also use Ultras, but I think we just use Slippery Slope. Okay, eat an imp. Oh! It counts friendly minions that are frozen too. That's actually kind of cool. I also haven't done anything. I guess we could do like freeze DK. I don't know what the purpose of like freeze DK would be, or like any new cards. I don't think there are for the deck. I guess I could look that up right now. Yeah, there aren't anything new. We'll figure something out for DK. I think I kind of learned my lesson with Wednesday's video on focusing on like older cards. Turns out people want to see newer stuff, so, and I can't blame them. The question is, do we? I think we do use Eternal Layover just to get those off of the board, and then we just pop that. Okay, Shadow Step. I mean, I guess you have to do it to discount it for Sonya, right? Okay, there's the Glacial Shard. Let's freeze them out. and eat that shard. Of course we get the other shard. We're just going to use it. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but like, I'd rather waste one of the shards so we don't burn anything. We do have Agamaggans in our hand already. Hi, Templar. And goodbye, Templar. Hey, Wisp. Doesn't really do anything we need. Actually, I guess it is a 0 mana card. Which means, well... We're... Okay, we definitely do have to use the consume here. Like, I don't want to, but... Oh, actually, you know what? We could have probably gotten away with not using it because we have all the combo cards in hand. Ysera would have been nice, but, like, it's not needed, right? Okay, there's the dark one. Scoundrel into High Templar and High Archon. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna say goodbye to that Archon pretty quickly. Forgot which toggle is which. I really do need to get better at like using the toggles that I have, because I have a lot of them that I just don't use. The wonders of Wordio as a program comes with a lot like pre-loaded into it. There's Harbinger, Web. Oh, you know what? We could also do like Egg DK, maybe. That could be kind of funny. Because Easter's just around the corner too. Eh. Okay. Nightmare Fuel. Please don't get anything that will fuel my nightmare here. Okay. Let's AoE. The nice thing about like decks like this, I don't have to actually worry about silences anymore. Like all the silences and like steals are gone. Which actually makes me wonder if a Kara Warlock list wouldn't be that bad, because you do have the ability to get like a higher mana pool. There again, like Warlock, I have so many ideas for Warlock this set. It's just I don't know when and how I'm going to get to them all. Like I don't like to double up as much as I'm probably going to end up having to double up, but I think that's going to be the class that I hyperfixate on into that Emerald Dream. It is also worth mentioning though, like we're supposed to be getting a mini set on the 28th, which means we're going to have like a bigger downtime between the mini set and the next set that comes out. So I'm going to have to get a little bit more creative towards the end of that cycle. Maybe they'll do some like event where they'll bring back the Ungoro cards for a month or something. I would actually almost want to bet you leading into Ungoro sequel, we'd get the Ungoro cards back for a bit in the core set. Okay, let's slam down Ysera, destroy that board. Do we want to summon an 8/8? I almost want to, but I think we'll be fine here. Okay. I mean, okay, so the nice thing is we can get rid of the majority of the board, right? Okay, slam down the Wisp. Slam down this minion just to do it. And then we can slam down Marrow. Get 2 8/8s, which is pretty nice. I'm just going to waste some cards. I know this looks bad, but we're just going to waste them. There's a reason why I'm doing it like this. The more cards we waste, like, the more room we have for other cards. I also should have... oh, well. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, right. Well... We're so close to pulling off the combo. Please, get rid of as many minions as humanly possible here for us, please. Okay, so if we slam down Marin, I'm trying to think how this works exactly. We slam down Marin. We're at 8. We grab the wand to draw 3. We want to trade. Guess we can just go face. Probably want to do... doesn't matter. Okay, so we can hero power that draws... This isn't going to work how I want it to work, is it? Okay, there's a Ziliax. Please clear out some minions here. Because it doesn't matter how much they heal up, as long as we're not dead so next turn. Okay, there's the Dagger Mastery. Harbinger. Okay, they got rid of one of the 8/8s, which is fine by me. Take 0 fatigue. Well, actually, no, we take at least 1 fatigue. There's that, and the Cobalt. I actually wouldn't have mind burning the Cobalt if I had known what the order actually was there. Okay, how do we want to do this? I know this is going to look bad, but oh, we can't actually attack into... Oh. I might have made a bigger mistake than I thought I was about to make. Oh no. We can't do the combo either this turn because we're out. Oh, I guess we can. Oh no, we can. We can. We can. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. I forgot. I just have to hope they don't have a grand total of 11 damage. I mean, 13 damage. Please don't have an R13. I'm trying to think of... Oh, wait. Please. No, 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 no. Can't end like this. No. Wait, how much damage is that on board? That is 2 damage plus this 7. Are they 1 off? Because they're going to... Wait. Because they can't target our hero with spells. I think they used all their spells. I think this is fine, actually. Okay, they're 4 off. That's good. And now it's time for these little piggies to go home. 1 piggy go face, 2 piggy go face, and 3 piggies go face. GG. I'm gonna keep Glacial Shard. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so we'll still be fine. Oh, actually kind of cool. Okay, so we freeze this and we freeze their face. Okay, what are we getting here? Dark Marrow's not bad. I'm really curious as if Xavius actually works in combination with Agamaggans. Not willing to find that out. Give me something cool. Okay, this is funny. And this does nothing. We can pop the Divine Shield there. Actually, we probably should have attacked again, but oh well. Oh, they're going to attack into it anyways. Okay, so this pops up in a turn. I'm going to freeze this out. Probably not use the hero power. We'll use the Eternal Layover play next turn. I'm hoping they overextend with a bunch of minions on board here. Yes, please. Oh. I mean, that's still okay. I would have hoped for, like, bigger... What the hell am I looking at? Are people really running this just to get easy access to Xavius? Not Xavius, Ziliax? Is that what I'm seeing here? Because that's kind of impressive if you're running... Oh god, I set up the exact same situation as last time. Okay, well, I mean, as long as we don't accidentally burn Agamaggans, we're A-okay. Not really... Okay, 1 in 11, so like a 9% chance of instantly losing the game. That's going to be so much fun when it is. Please, 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 please. Don't be exactly one card. That one kind of hurts, but not as much as anything else could have. We have to do this now since it's like already committed to the bit. Still have a chance of burning something. Okay. Okay, doesn't matter what we burn now. We got everything in hand. The table flips would have been pretty nice to have, but, like, this is fine. So, wait. They'll probably attack into this, I'd assume. Or do that. Okay, that also trades. I'm trying to think of, like, what would be the easiest way, or... Table flip would have been nice to have. This is gonna look bad, but it's the play. Because we're just getting a bajillion armor, right? Five cards left in the deck. This way we don't burn anything. Okay, there's the table flip. I wish I had had that a second earlier, but that's okay. Ysera is the play next turn, I think. Table flip into Ysera, I think, is the play. If they have... Because we do still need to corrupt the Shelter still is the problem. Oh yeah, especially if they overextend a little bit. I would love to keep these up, but I am assuming they weren't going to be up. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. I'm just going to use this on here. Taking a bit of fatigue, but that's okay. I'm trying to remember exactly how this combo goes because it is a little bit more complicated than it looks like. Sure. That's actually perfectly fine. But, I mean, if we get the combo... So, 10/10 golems, oof. Okay, mathematically, that's 5, 7. So, I never remember. I think the play AoE everything. Oh. Oh, right. It instantly destroys Ysera. Forgot about that. Okay, how am I doing this? If we use Agamaggans to get Marin, and then we use it to draw 3, I think this is how this would work. Shit, this isn't gonna work. Because I need 1 more mana. Ha. Ha. Well, shit. Oh, no, it would work still. Because this draws 3. Okay. We're fine. This puts this back into the deck. And this is enough for game. Next turn. Okay. I won't lie. I always manage to screw up that last turn. I always try to jam pack it in one less turn than I need. But yeah, I don't think we lose. Legitimately, I don't think we can lose. Because we'll take the 7 damage here, then we just boop, 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 and then it's game. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, now that we're through the games, this is my final thoughts of the deck. So, I played 20 games with the deck, ended up with a 60% win rate, which was higher than I expected. I did not expect this one to reach a positive win rate. I tried a lot of different variations of Agamaggan Warlock day 1 of Into the Emerald Dream. None of them felt really that strong. However, this combo is very, very consistent as long as you can draw through your entire deck. Turns out Ancient of Yore is a great survivability tool for this deck, even if you're only running 1 curse campaign. And honestly speaking, you could easily cut the Nidus Swarm for the second campaign, just so you can have even more advantage off of the Ancients. Overall, if you're looking for a deck to use your Agamaggans in, this is probably the best deck that you're going to have. I think it still is a little bit worse than the Will variant of the same list, but it is a lot of fun. It is a little harder to pull off the combo, but with enough practice, you should have a decent enough win rate. Overall, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, next time. Bye-bye.